Welcome on into the 25th episode of the Heel Tactics Wrestling Podcast. Christian, it's Michael. John Cena's retiring.
The last time is
I got
now.
my Cena shirt. He's got his Cena shirt. Kofi's got his Cena hat. Big E's got his Cena hat. And Michael, do you remember when Cody Rhodes was going to the first Saturday Night's main event and they gave him the winged eagle in honor of Saturday Night's main event?
I do remember.
Well, for this week, you are going to have the spinner belt.
Oh, wow.
In honor of John Cena's final match. This is your championship for the week.
For the week, because I think this one very well could be, a couple of these matches could go 50-50. I hold it with honor.
It's so stiff, it barely moves.
Cena. Yeah, it's all right. It's been in storage. But yes, we are in the official last time is now. Saturday Night's main event. Final match of John Cena's career. We got the final match, the finals
this
of the
is
last time is now.
By the way,
yeah.
for Saturday Night's main event.
We have Gunther advancing over LA Knight to face John Cena.
Was Gunther the right choice?
No.
You can look at it from two ways.
Yeah. I don't know where to put it. It's so stiff. Go ahead. Put it somewhere. Yeah, so we've got Gunther advancing. You said, is it the right choice? Yes and no. We've said on the show previously, it makes total sense for a heel to be the final opponent of John Cena.
Absolutely. Especially a heel like Gunther. If this was 2010, 2011, 2012, Gunther would be the perfect stereotypical heel to have a great John Cena feud.
Absolutely.
The issue is there's no feud here.
Yeah, and then we're looking at it from the perspective of assuming Cena's putting this guy over. Because John Cena's done that time and time again in his career, and it's his last match. It's his final chance to put somebody over. I think the guy who needed the uplift more was LA Knight. I don't think Gunther, not that he won't benefit from beating Cena if he beats Cena.
I don't know if he really benefits.
Exactly. It's like he retired Goldberg, whatever. But like Gunther's already an established top heel in the company.
Mm-hmm. Now, LA Knight, you could argue retiring John Cena is bigger than winning a world championship.
Absolutely. And LA Knight, even though he's not a heel, he's still more of that like almost Stone Cold-esque, sometimes how Randy is as a face. He has heelish attitude more so. I won't even say like tendencies because he doesn't cheat to win or anything. But in his promos, I mean, even when he's a top babyface, he's I don't care about that guy. I don't care about this guy. I'm here for me.
He's in it for himself.
Absolutely. So it's not that it couldn't have worked necessarily with that heel face dynamic, but I think overall LA would have benefited.
But I don't think you needed a heel face dynamic really at all. I think it shouldn't have been either of these people, if I'm being completely honest.
All right.
When John Cena first showed up to encounter Kurt Angle, John Cena was a very young upstart.
Yes.
I think it should have been someone who was very young. I like that he had his feud with Dominic Mysterio there at the end. Yeah. That was very good for Dom. But it should have been someone like a Carmelo Hayes. Someone who was young, who hasn't gotten anything on the main roster, who really needed to prove themselves.
I agree with the thought.
But it wasn't that.
No.
We knew with the final four people it wasn't going to be that.
Absolutely.
It came down to Gunther, who is going to be the modern-day legend killer.
Yes.
Solo Sikoa, who's already beaten John Cena in a singles match.
Yep.
LA Knight, who's very not young and has had his tag team experience with Cena, so he has had something. And Jey Uso.
The man who beat Cena in the Royal Rumble.
Exactly.
So it was what it was.
It wasn't ideal. But we have Gunther, we have Cena, and John Cena's final match. Ever. And I'm just going to rip the Band-Aid. I'm picking Gunther.
I'm going to take Cena.
Wow.
There's only one reason I'm taking Cena. Is the logical pick to pick Gunther because Cena will put him over? Absolutely. But Gunther's promo on Raw, where he says, I'm going to make you give up. And he's won every match basically in the tournament with the sleeper. Making them tap out, making somebody give up. I don't know that you can let Cena give up in his last match. It's just like an emotional moment that like
he can't give up, and Gunther's not going to try to win by pinfall.
No, he's going to try to make Cena tap out. And granted, if you're gonna put Gunther over, that's the way to do it. instead of just beating Cena, you finally made the guy that never gave up give up. That's it. Like, that's, I think, the only way you truly do elevate Gunther out of this scenario, instead of just, a frog splash or a power bomb and he pins Cena, then, okay, you beat Cena, congrats. No, you are the guy that made him give up. But me personally, if I'm booking it, I don't let Cena drop here. I don't let him tap at all, or say I give up, or pass out.
So
it's a tough choice.
If I were doing it, Cena would win.
Yes.
In this situation where he's facing Gunther. Because never give up wasn't just some little fun like catchphrase. Never give up was meant to be what it John Cena's life is.
Absolutely.
He would never give up. He's supposed to inspire people to never give up. So he shouldn't give up. And his last match he had was losing to a heel.
Yes.
And this would be 2 heel losses in a row.
Yep.
So from that standpoint, I fully understand letting John Cena win. And I fully can see the situation where John Cena wins.
I think I need it emotionally.
And it's better written for John Cena to win.
Yes.
I just think I have no faith in the fact that he's facing Gunther.
Yeah.
I'm not under the book saying Gunther's the most unbeatable person ever. He lost to Jey Uso. He's lost to Sami Zayn.
He tapped out to Jey Uso.
John Cena has beaten both Jey Uso and Sami Zayn before.
Yes.
I actually don't know if he's wrestled Jey Uso, but still, whatever. But they just did this with Goldberg.
Yeah.
He just retired Goldberg.
Yes.
He's probably going to retire John Cena. Probably. I just don't know how the situation is going to play out after. If he makes Cena pass out, do you wait around for 2 minutes for Cena to wake back up and then talk to the fans? What does he say? I tried my best for 25 years of hustle, loyalty, and respect. Thank you, guys.
I can see the promo both ways. Exactly as you're saying it now. Or he doesn't tap out. He beats Gunther, and then he gives that super fiery emotional speech after where I didn't give up. Y'all never give up. I've shown y'all for years. Hard work, hustle, loyalty, respect gets you where you want to go in life. This big hype speech for the younger audience that's present and watching at home versus, like you're saying, well, guys, I gave it my best. Thank you.
Are you really going to let him lose to Dom but beat Gunther? But at the same time, are you really going to let him get squashed by Brock, lose to Dom, and lose
That's the thing.
Gunther?
Aside from him winning the IC title
and beating AJ,
you've had major squash, couple little victories, lose to Dom by interference of the entire Judgment Day, and then turn around nothing else because there were no more dates. He hasn't come out and talked again. He hasn't come out and, faced off even with Gunther, said anything to the crowd, nothing. The next time you see him, he's going into the ring. And he's either winning or losing. I don't think it's right to let him lose.
The thing is, we went to the Royal Rumble.
Yes.
In person. We were not filming this podcast yet.
No, we were not.
I have the exact same feeling going into this final match, except on a downscale because I'm not going to it.
Yeah.
That I did going into the Royal Rumble, where Cena was the logical pick. Everything in me thought Cena should win. The writing is on the table. It's clear.
Yeah.
Everything's set up for him to win. But I had this constant thought that he wasn't going to win. No matter how much I convinced myself that he would win, he wasn't going to win. I didn't know it would be Jey Uso. I thought it was going to be CM Punk. Mm-hmm. But I have that same feeling here. John Cena should win. I can sit here and convince myself over and over and over again that John Cena is going to win this match. It's John Cena's last match. They're not going to let John Cena drop. It's John Cena's last match. He's not going to tap out.
Yeah.
It's John Cena's last match ever. He's the greatest in their company ever. They're not going to let him go out on his back. But I still have that feeling that they are going to do that.
Absolutely.
Which is why I'm picking Gunther.
Yeah, I was 100% Gunther.
And it's John Cena.
And then we got the Raw
in
match.
the end of the day, I still feel like John Cena wants to lose his last match.
Probably so.
John Cena wants to lose too much.
Me winning the title was a fluke. We're putting it out there. this is my chance. If I pick this one 100% right, maybe there was something real in the water.
Why was
night.
you winning at a fluke? Because
I've lost every other one.
Or?
Yeah, because I filmed every other one or lost every other one. I need Cena to win because I think everything else will probably be the same on. But I also need Cena to win, like, as a viewer. Just
I fully agree. I don't think a single person wants
Cena to lose.
Win this match.
Yeah, nah. But
a ton of people expect it to happen.
yes.
I get it. It's Goldberg. Like, it's not nearly the scale of Cena.
Nah. And he hadn't
Get mad at
come
me
back.
if you want. It's not.
He hadn't come back and done this whole tour and all
Goldberg
that.
hadn't wrestled in a few years. This was built up in a very short amount of time.
Yes.
It was one match. Story was built around Gunther. That was it.
Mm-hmm.
And then it feels like they were like, we just did it with Goldberg. Let's do it with Cena.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't see why that was the pick. This is yet again me convincing myself that Gunther's going to lose, but I still don't feel like he is.
We'll find out Saturday.
Now, nonetheless, I mean, this is John Cena's final show.
Yes, the last one.
Monumental. Shouldn't have been a Saturday night's main event.
Not at all.
What you going to do?
Yeah.
We're not the ones running this business.
Yeah. Maybe we should be.
Do you think there's going to be anything, like, you think he's going to come out in something specific? Do you think there's going to be a specific entrance or anything? I'd love to see him come out with Make-A-Wish kids again.
That'd be cool. Absolutely. I don't know.
I'd also like to see maybe something like that WrestleMania where there were all the people in the Cena outfits.
Yeah.
But this time, I would have it be every single gear he's worn.
That'd be sick. I don't know. It's just
Or you
like,
could let all the Make-A-Wish kids wear one of each Cena
Yeah.
shirt he's worn.
it's kind of like,
Or is he just going to be John Cena?
do you do the entire pomp and circumstance of it leading into this Gunther ragdolling him? Or do you, as he's done really for the whole retirement tour, it's just the entrance. Aside from a couple entrances here and there, like with Make-A-Wish kids, it's just the entrance. He hasn't done anything super special for it.
I might be wrong, but weren't the Make-A-Wish kids before the Brock Lesnar squash match?
Yes, yellow shirts.
Exactly. So I don't think they care about the entrance
That's
correlating with the match.
a great point. I don't know. Should they do something special? Yes.
But will they?
They should let him win, and they probably won't. So will they do something special for the entrance? Maybe. Probably not, but maybe.
I'd assume they will.
I want Stu to run with him. Like,
I
give the
will say
camera
this,
to somebody else.
When they
and
did the
Stu
thing
run
with
down.
Psycho as the mini Cena and stuff, having someone film a mini Stu filming Cena was so weird to watch. I did not like it.
I don't know.
Because Stu wasn't actually filming anything.
Yeah.
And they were filming Stu, who was filming mini Stu.
Yeah.
And it just looked so clunky and weird.
I don't know. I don't know what to expect.
Should Cena wear an old retro gear? Should he come out in trunks?
Oh.
He won't.
If I had it my way, I'd have him come out as Thugonomics because he never did it the whole entire retirement tour.
I
You had
get it,
Punkonomics, but he
also
never did.
The span of Thugonomics was
Yeah.
much smaller and
Yeah,
less
no.
significant than his span as Super Cena, as
Yeah, but it would just
Never Give Up John Cena.
For me,
I
it
would
be
love to see
hype.
Thugonomics as well, but that's more because it's a vibe and I like the theme song.
Exactly.
It's less because that's what actually happened.
Yeah. Like Cena comes out, Thugonomics, raps on Gunther real quick, blows him away with the bars, then takes the loss. Moral victory for me.
Let the people be lined up, everyone in Cena's different gears, holding one of Cena's different belt. Like, every belt.
He's won. That'd be cool too. I don't know. I don't know what to expect at all in this show.
Let him come out as prototype John Cena.
Oh, wow.
And then, like, run it back, go into the back, put on the Thugonomics gear, come out as Thugonomics, and then rip off the Thugonomics gear and have Super Cena gear
Yeah,
on.
that'd be kind of cool. I don't know. I like that idea. Somehow making it to where he's wearing all of his iconic gear.
The issue is you can't have him come out as prototype and rip that off.
No, yeah,
because that's a pair of trunks and that's it.
Yeah,
but
it also would take like at least 30 seconds to get all the Thugonomics gear on.
Fine.
Then come out, rip that off, and then be Super Cena. I don't know. I'm not excited for this show. Like
I don't want John Cena to retire.
I'm dreading watching this show.
I'm going to be broken after it.
Yeah.
Gunther's going to break everyone's
Gunther's going to
spirit.
destroy the wrestling fandom as a whole. Come on, Cena. I'm pulling for you.
I love you, John Cena.
Love Cena, the GOAT. We'll move forward in the card, though, because we've got, as Cena wanted, this being main roster versus NXT, to give the younger guys coming up that moment to shine in front of the world. We had on SmackDown Cody Rhodes being Cody Rhodes, and then he calms himself down long enough to go talk to the current NXT champion at the time, Ricky Saints, and his challenger for Deadline on Saturday night, Oba Femi. And
that was on Saturday night.
Yeah, that was on Saturday night. And he says to them, whoever wins this match is going to face me at Saturday Night Main Event. At first, I thought this is easy booking. They'll put Ricky Saints over there because the AEW Connect. Shockingly, they let Oba go over on Ricky. And we get to Cody versus Oba at Saturday Night Main Event. I think this one's a very easy pick.
We've seen this play out plenty of times before.
Yes.
I think Cody Rhodes is going to get absolutely destroyed throughout the entire match.
Yes.
Annihilated. He is the ruler of NXT. Oba is going to whoop his tail. And then Cody Rhodes is going to either hit a Cody Cutter in a crossroads, 1, 2, 3.
He's going to Cody Cutter off the top
he's
rope,
literally going to roll him up.
Yep. I don't see Oba
Or he's going to hit him with a chair or some crap.
Yeah. You're not going to let the NXT champion beat Cody. Even if Cody didn't have a belt, I don't see Cody
if this were a situation where he walked up to Ricky Saints specifically and said, I'm facing you at Saturday Night's Main Event, and then Ricky Saints lost to Oba,
and he was coming in
and he wasn't champ,
yeah,
I could see him winning because that could be a call up to the main roster type situation. But in a situation where Cody Rhodes, the world champion, is facing the NXT champion, someone like Cody, he's a heel.
The plot
Cody
armor
Rhodes
of all
is a
plot
villain.
armor.
He is Homelander.
Yeah.
Cody Rhodes, who is fully in business for himself at this point, is not going to drop to Oba.
Cena's been doing constant little nods to Cody since their interactions for the belt. You know, class act champ when he showed up on Cena's last Raw, and little nod here, little nod there, talking nice about him in interviews and stuff. You would think Cody could take a page out of the Cena book and put Oba over, but he wouldn't. He wouldn't.
This one's confusing to me because Oba's already spoken of so highly. Mm-hmm. Pretty much everybody, who's just a main roster fan, knows Oba Femi.
Yeah.
Everyone knows he's a beast.
Anyone from NXT, it's him.
And you know he's not winning this match.
Or Jevon.
So I don't understand the booking of this because you're not going to accomplish a single thing. All you're going to do is make Oba Femi look worse.
Yeah.
Because everyone knows his reputation. If he debuted on the main roster tomorrow, everyone would be going crazy for him because he's an absolute beast. But having him lose to Cody Rhodes before he ever makes it to the main roster gives people a lasting memory of, oh, hey, there's Oba Femi. He lost to Cody Rhodes that one time.
Absolutely. It would have made so much more sense
for it to be someone more mid-card or for it to be Oba fighting like Randy Orton or something.
That would have been sick. That'd be a great match.
Or Oba to fight like someone who's not the champ.
Yeah.
So he could win the match.
I don't know.
Because when you're putting someone who's as big in NXT and has as big of a reputation as Oba Femi, he needs to win the match.
I agree.
Like when you had Adam Cole come up on SmackDown, he beat Daniel Bryan.
Absolutely.
This is the same situation. Oba Femi should beat
Cody,
a main roster member.
He's not going to beat
and
Cody.
It shouldn't be Cody Rhodes because Cody Rhodes shouldn't be in this match.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that. I think if you would have left the title on Ricky, it wouldn't have been wouldn't have been as colossal of like a knock for his career because Ricky's relatively new to the NXT scene. Like he's been there for a little bit, but like compared to what Oba's done over the course of the entire year, being basically kind of like a Gunther run.
Yeah.
North American champ and then immediately NXT champ and dominating as both champions. He has no business
and
losing.
now being a two-time NXT champ.
And has no business losing to anyone in the eyes of a main roster fan who doesn't watch NXT weekly. Because this is what you're trying to do. You're trying to expose the NXT group to the mass audience that is the main roster viewers. So he doesn't need to lose. It should have been Cody Rhodes on the card. I guess you're trying to keep as much hype around Cody as possible by putting him on the card, but you would have been better served with a Randy Orton.
The best situation is if he didn't get hurt, you could have done Oba versus Sheamus.
Oba versus Sheamus would go hard. I mean, you could have Oba come up and fight Drew. You have Oba come up.
Drew doesn't need to lose.
Drew loses every match he's in.
Drew's a heel. You weren't going to have a heel
He
be like,
loses
oh, I'm
every
signing
match
up.
he's in.
You weren't going to have a heel be like, yeah, I'm fully in for young
You don't have to
talent.
do that. Nick Aldis says
John
you're
Cena
suspended on SmackDown. He says you want to be reinstated. You have to find out main event.
That won't.
You say no. That's literally what they would do on SmackDown because
But
SmackDown is garbage.
I think picking Cody Rhodes is better than doing that because that's trash.
I don't.
And I don't want to see Drew McIntyre lose.
I never want to see Drew lose, but he loses every match he's in. He's just going to fight Cody and lose in 2 weeks. So who cares?
We'll get to Drew Cody.
All right.
I am picking Cody Rhodes.
Yes, you have to pick Cody Rhodes. There's no other pick. Moving forward, the only women's match on the card, which makes sense because you're not featuring a main roster champion.
Neither of these people are champions.
Exactly. You've got Sol Ruca, the biggest woman in NXT. By
It doesn't
far.
matter that she's not a champion.
Nah.
It doesn't matter that she's not Blake Monroe.
Nope.
She is the face of NXT Women's Division.
Absolutely. And she will be fighting Bayley.
Which is a great
pick. Bayley is not afraid to put somebody over. Bayley takes L's all the time,
Bayley's
so it's
also
not like
still established.
yeah. So her losing doesn't affect her. It would elevate Sol if you can elevate her anymore at this point in time, because realistically, we said earlier to ourselves she's main roster ready. So just go ahead and rip the Band-Aid off and put her up there.
The issue is I think they're scared of taking her off of NXT for NXT's sake.
For viewership, yeah. I've got Sol Ruca.
I also am taking Sol
Easily.
Ruca. This is just an obvious.
Yeah.
Bayley wants to put over Sol.
Yeah.
I will say Sol is such a great pick because everyone loves her, but also she's had a good few matches on the main roster at this point.
Yeah, people-
You could have picked somebody who hasn't, but Sol's still a good choice.
Yeah.
But it could have been someone like Jada Parker or something who hasn't been on the main roster. She was in the
Yeah.
Royal Rumble, but I think that was it.
Yeah.
But Sol's still a great choice.
Absolutely.
Even if she had the whole tag team feud with Charlotte and Alexa and all that crap.
Yeah, I don't disagree.
She's going to win.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't see Bayley winning this at all. Like, there's no way
There's
I
no
look at it.
reason.
No, there's no reason to. But yeah, so we've got the last match then.
One I'm very on the fence about.
One I'm very excited
I
about.
have 3 different outcomes that I cannot pick from.
This, by far, in terms of like watching a wrestling match,
Is gonna go crazy.
Yeah, this should be
We
extremely
have
crazy.
AJ Styles and Dragon Lee, the Raw Tag Team Champion,
AJ
versus
Lee.
Jevon Evans, the Men's Iron Survivor,
Bouncy.
and Leon Slater, the TNA X Division Champion,
Goat.
in a tag team match. No belts on the line.
No, yeah. It's a showcase.
I'm gonna go ahead and give you my 3 roads.
Okay.
First off, I have the road that, like, we know this stuff's going down with TNA. We don't know actually what's happening.
Yeah.
We do not have, as far as I'm aware, legitimate confirmation that WWE and TNA's partnership is coming to an end.
Yeah.
So, this, honestly, the booking of this match could make me think it's not. Because you're choosing to feature a TNA person on the main roster
Yes.
while the rumors are running around that
Absolutely.
it's coming to an end. So, unless we're in a situation where Leon Slater's contract with TNA is coming to an end and WWE is about to snatch him, I think this could be a sign of, hey, we're keeping TNA and WWE together, and we're giving you this match. Which, in that situation, I could see Leon and Jevon legitimately going over. You just pin Dragon Lee. Don't pin AJ. It's that simple.
Yeah.
AJ has spoke praise about Leon Slater on TNA programming. WWE seems to really like Leon and Jevon as a duo. I could fully see them winning in a situation
They are a great
where
duo.
WWE and TNA are staying together.
Yeah.
But that's the hard part. We don't know. So the second path is WWE and TNA aren't staying together, so they're not going to let a TNA talent beat AJ Styles. Which is fully legitimate if they're not staying together.
Yeah.
But at that same point, I don't understand why they would book this match if they weren't staying together. You get what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying.
Because I could see AJ wanting to put over younger talent. But if TNA and WWE aren't staying together, WWE is not going to want TNA talent to be put over on their show if they're not staying together for much longer.
I see what you're saying, 100%.
And then I have the third road. This might not depend on how contracts with TNA and WWE are working at all. You let the New Day cost AJ and Dragon the match because they want another tag team title match.
I don't hate that either. Didn't even think about interference. This whole card, I didn't think about interference.
It came to me like on my way here.
No,
I was like, because I've been sitting here, do I go Leon Jevon? Do I go AJ and Dragon? What if the New Day get involved? They're heels. Mm-hmm. It's simple. You let the younger guys get put over.
Yeah.
But having Leon Slater in this match is such a wrench in the situation. It makes it so hard to pick something.
I don't look at it as a wrench through my view. I look at it in sense of just picking who's going to win. Having Leon Slater in the match, it's 100% Jevon and Leon. AJ wants to put over Leon Slater, no matter what. AJ does not want to bury a TNA guy who's doing phenomenal, or Jevon, who's doing great in NXT. When AJ has said
WWE wouldn't want a TNA guy going over,
then they wouldn't have put him on the card.
If it's the situation,
I don't.
That's why I'm so confused.
Yeah. Well,
but
I don't
what if
think
they had this plan a while ago, or what if they said, AJ, who do you want to fight? And he was like, I want to fight Leon. But they're like TNA stuff, blah blah blah.
Card subject to change. They would have just pulled the match. In fact, this match wasn't even announced. This was the last one to be announced.
The thing is, we're not in the room where it happens.
No, we are not.
I have no idea the politics behind this match.
If anything,
this could be legitimately so simple as AJ wants to put the young guys over. This could be so complex with all the contract stuff, with all the younger and AJ and all that.
I get what you're saying.
That's why I have the different. I don't know which path to pick.
That within a week span, you had Leon in Iron Survivor, and he did really good. It wasn't like he was there to be buried or anything. And you turn around and put him in Saturday Night Main Event against AJ and Dragon Lee. That right there just tells me this TNA stuff, even if it does end up being where they split, is not affecting current business. Current business is running as current business is running. It could be. Either way, he's in this match for a reason, so he and Jevon can go over. It's not for AJ Styles and Dragon Lee to beat him.
But if you put him and Jevon over, how do you not then give him and Jevon a tag team title match?
You do, in NXT.
NXT, not on Raw. There's no challengers on Raw.
You probably do give them a match on Raw because there is no challengers on Raw aside from the one new emerging team. So I only see a path where AJ and Dragon Lee win or lose, and that may be the downfall of me predicting this card. That's so interesting
because my whole thought is I really feel like AJ and Dragon are going to win, but I can see so many reasons why they wouldn't.
I think you're thinking too far into the business side. I don't think you're looking at it from...
The thing is, right now, when the word TNA is brought up with WWE, all I'm going to think about is the fact that they might be breaking.
But here's the thing, like, I'm going into this main event in the thought of taking the Cena Gunther match out of it. It is what it's meant to be, a NXT showcase against main roster talent.
And you have a TNA roster member in there.
I have no problems with it because, A...
I'm not saying you have to have problems with it.
I'm saying like
that's what's
how my mind works is, A, yes, he's a TNA talent. He's been featured on NXT plenty of times. He's been in a lot of NXT storylines. And it's AJ Styles, a guy who was never going to do wrong by TNA or WWE. There's only one route. It is to let those two guys beat AJ and Dragon Lee. It's not for the titles. It's not that big of a deal. And you, like we said with Bayley, there's no route I see where Bayley beats Sol Ruca. And I love Bayley. Bayley needs more momentum, if anything. But she's going to lose.
The possibility of the New Day getting involved also leans me to the fire AJ and Dragon losing.
Yeah. I didn't even think about that far into it. I think solely that AJ wants to go out there and put on a banger match with these two guys.
I thought further into this match than I have into John Cena.
I was about to say, you feel like this is the match you've thought longest about, and that's kind of crazy. Because the moment I saw it pop up on Raw, when they said Jevon and Leon were fighting them, I said, oh, that's easy. Jevon and Leon are going over.
The moment I saw that, I was like, oh my God, what's going to happen here?
That's awesome. Oh, that's awesome. Go ahead. Pick AJ and Dragon Lee. You'll probably win the belt off of it. Look at it from AJ's perspective. Do you really think AJ drops them?
I'm going with my gut for the Gunther match, so I'm going to go opposite of my gut for this match. I'm going with Leon and Jevon.
Valid. 100%. I think one of us called this card perfectly, and the other will be one shot.
Unless AJ and Dragon win the match.
I don't see it happening. I don't see Oba.
Could see it happen.
I don't see Oba winning. I don't see Bayley winning, and I don't see AJ and Dragon Lee winning at all.
If AJ and Dragon win, it's not like it affects that much because we have a different match, and there's only 4 matches on the card.
Yeah.
So no matter what, if you get the Cena match, and if I got AJ and Leon, AJ and Dragon, nothing happens. You keep the belt. So it's more beneficial for me to only pick one different match anyways. But if they win, I'm going to be so mad. Because I could theoretically have it right on the money. But I don't know.
Yeah. I think you've thought too hard about it.
Well, I'm a challenger looking to get my belt back.
You're going to get it back and you're going to hold it forever. I'm just saying, like, this card isn't meant to be... like. Nothing from
I know what
this
it's not
card,
meant to be. But the thing is, we're looking at it from Cena's idealism. We're looking at it from AJ's idealism. But there is still always business looming over.
Yes, but at the end of the day, this may be the one card that realistically, unless New Day interferes, nothing out of these matches truly affects the future of either party in the match.
Well, it hurts Oba when he loses.
Yes, but I'm saying, like, okay... Sol beats Bayley. Bayley's going to show up on Raw. Team with Lyra. Nothing happens. Sol's going to go down to NXT. Might brag about beating a main roster person. Probably not. Do what she's been doing. Oba loses. Oba's still going to go down there and dominate. Unless they're planning to bring him up soon and drop the belt. But I'm assuming he'll go down there and dominate. Cody's going to continue to dominate. AJ Styles and Dragon Lee, winning or losing this match, they're going to show up on Raw and... fight the New Day or the Usos.
When you're feuding with the New Day and the Usos, losing to an NXT team gives them a lot of ammunition.
Even better. Give us better promos. Give us better story out of that little piece. But
you
it doesn't.
Talk about that then?
Yeah, we can. But I'm just saying, like, this is the one show I think you can truly pick from, like, just first thought. You can pick this show compared to like a actual important card where, like, oh. Well, if they do let, say, Braun Breaker beat this person, does that truly affect?
That's also why this card, and specifically the 2 matches that we've talked about for longer, are more difficult because there is nothing.
Yeah, there's nothing like coming out of it. Yeah,
so anything could happen.
Absolutely, but I just think.
Whereas you can look at something, you can look at half of WWE's PLEs, and it's just like, okay, that's so clearly the route they're going.
Yes.
Where with this, there's no clear route. There obviously is with Oba Femi, but that's just because Gunther's not. That's just because Cody's not going to lose.
Yeah,
but still, stuff's can be difficult.
It can be difficult. I see. Yeah, you can start to overthink it. I guess is what you're trying to say, and I don't disagree with that. But I think you spent too much time overthinking this match. But going to what we were just kind of talking about there, we have big news on the Raw side of the world.
Let's hit the match first.
All right.
With 2 big guys in it. War Raiders, who were not deserving challengers. I don't care what you say.
They were not deserving challengers.
Fought AJ and Dragon, and this match was pretty stinky, if you ask me.
It was a stinker.
Nobody was ever in the right position. People were just not hitting moves right. It's really sad to see, because I know the War Raiders can be good.
Yes.
And AJ and Dragon are great.
Yes.
But when you put those 4 people in the ring, something just was not mixing chemically.
No. Shout out Dragon Lee picking up, I think it was Eric or Ivar, which-ever one.
Dropping him. Picking him up again. Dropping him. And then Ivar just jumping and flipping over.
Yeah.
That was horrible. That looked so bad.
And I'm sure Dragon Lee does have the capability of picking him up.
If I'm Ivar in that situation, seeing that he's gassed and has struggled to pick me up twice, I am making a different play.
Yeah. And I'm not going to drop
picking him up and slamming him.
Absolutely. And then,
or I'm literally telling him, hit something else.
Yeah. The other spot in the match that like really threw me off was...
There was multiple times I just saw Eric running across the ring or something just to get into position because he just wasn't in the right spot.
Okay, Eric was legal man. something happened. It was right before the finish of the match, and he knew for the spot he needed to be outside waiting for a tag, but he was legal man. So Ivar was going up, I think, with Dragon Lee to do some kind of powerbomb or something off the top rope. He literally he's standing on the ring waiting, and then he goes, ooh. He gets back in the ring, tags in, and then gets right back out. And I was like, that looks so alien. Like, there was no fluidity in the match.
There was another spot where Ivar Dragon or Ivar and AJ, I can't remember which two, were on the top, and they were about to hit a Hurricane Rana and throw Ivar off into Eric. Eric was all the way over here. So while they're about to fly off and while they're in motion, you just see Eric sprint across the ring. So he is literally choosing to run and get hit by his tag partner.
Yeah.
He can see it, and when you're watching it, he is choosing to make a clear decision to run and get absolutely... No.
He's going to cushion.
It's Ivar. He's choosing to run and get hit with Ivar instead of staying back.
Yeah.
Or instead of trying to interfere with the move.
Yeah.
It just didn't look right.
Yeah.
There were spots when Dragon would try to throw him to the out and do outside and do stuff like that. Nobody was in the right spots.
Yep.
The best part was when Ivar jumped and hit AJ on the side of the ring.
Flying crossbody.
That was about it.
Yeah.
I was not impressed with this match.
No.
I don't think the Viking Raiders have been on their A game in a very long time.
And they gave him a little vignette before it, too, to hype him up.
I'm tired of them getting vignettes.
Yeah.
They have no promo skill. The vignettes don't influence anybody to like them anymore. They're cooler if they have zero promos as opposed to if they have those horrible vignettes. We shed our armor. How many more times are you going to tell us that y'all used to be Vikings and now y'all are two dads
just wrestling,
just wearing leather?
Yeah.
Like,
they shed their armor.
Meanwhile, Ivar still comes out with the freaking loincloth.
Yeah. It was,
What are they?
They're a tag team. They are a tag team.
They are, legitimately.
One of the very few on Raw. So,
well, I hope we don't see them challenge again.
I agree. Yeah, this
New
was
Day
not it.
were sitting commentary the whole time. They fell to some bad officiating. I love Kofi Kingston's stuff on social media where him and Becky are like posting about the bad refs and stuff.
Yeah.
They pretty much are scouting them out the whole time. The match ends. They go to get in the ring. And then we get Jey Uso's theme song. At first thought it was going to be just Jey Uso.
Let me tell you something.
Just him, Uso.
What I heard is just me, Uso. I said, oh my God. My worst fears have been brought forward. We're getting Jey Uso.
And then Jimmy was with him.
And Jimmy was a vibe. He wasn't even yeeting. He was just vibing.
He barely ever does.
The whole time.
My thought was literally instantly, oh God. WWE has been doing all their booking with Jey Uso, and their thought process was, as long as Michael liked it, it's okay. As long as he still defends Jey Uso, it's okay. The second you switch up on Jey Uso, they're like, put him with Jimmy. Put him with Jimmy. Oh no.
And it was such the right call.
They go in there. Bring back their old theme song or give them a new one.
Yeah.
They shouldn't be coming out to just Jey's. If Jey is wrestling a singles match, full on Jey Uso theme song. If Jey Uso picks up the pin for the match, Jey Uso theme song. If you run it back, Jey Uso theme song. They should enter with the Usos. Keep it so similar. They already use the same beat. You can use the beat from Jey's. You can use the different tone of singing as opposed to the old Uso ones. Just change the lyrics. It shouldn't be saying it's just me, Uso.
Yeah, I agree with that. But what
you can keep the day one. It's just us, Uso. It's just Usos. It's
they're not. I came to the sad realization after they came out. I watched the whole segment. I rewinded it and watched it again because there's very little in modern WWE that compares with a Usos promo where they both get time on the mic. I love it. I watched
Jimmy
it again.
Kept trying to talk, and Jey
Jey was overpowering him. They're not going to get rid of Yeet.
Don't get rid of Yeet. Just change the words.
Yeet is going to stay. As much as I want it to go away, it's staying. They need to change. Yeah, they need to change the song. I think I will have to. Usos being back is up here for me. I will take yeeting for that to be back if they're actually going to be the Usos full time. So, with that being said,
I just don't see why. This isn't that hard. Down since day one ish. It's the same beat.
Yeah, it's the same song.
I get it. The words aren't the same, and y'all like to sing along. Yeah. You can sing along to the Usos song.
Absolutely.
They've had this song since 2016. You should know it.
Absolutely. They need to change this. I don't disagree.
If you want to take the Usos, because I know the Jey beat and tone is a little bit different. If you want to take the Usos lyrics and just put it on the Jay beat and tone, I am fine with that.
Yeah.
Keep the same Titantron and just take main event Jey Uso off and put main event Usos, or just the Usos.
The Usos. They're not main event Usos for a little bit.
They're not. And Jimmy's justification was, I saw my brother. He's been struggling. We've been losing.
We've been taking L's.
We've been taking L's. We lost. He lost. He lost. I was like, Oos, what we doing?
After my brother's crash out, I called him. We get back together. Mm-hmm. We gonna do what we always do. We gonna get back.
Biggest fish in the
smallest pond possible.
Oh my god! It's not like they're on the SmackDown.
Now is truly where I think my thought process of move the entire women's tag team division to SmackDown and bring the entire men's tag team division to Raw.
But the thing is, you have a good base.
Yeah,
even they admit it. Like they said, and Usos versus New Day. Come on now. Like,
Ali and Frazier, Stone Cold and Rock.
You got your most decorated tag team. You have your best tag team, and you have AJ and Dragon. Mm-hmm. That's a basis for greatness. But that's only three teams.
Yeah.
As the women's tag team division has recently realized, when we have a good basis and add more teams, it gets great.
Absolutely.
So as long as we can get a few more legitimate challengers in here, move the Motor City Machine Guns over to Monday Night Raw because there's nothing else for them to do on SmackDown. Mm-hmm. Don't bring DIY because they are sucking right now. Don't bring Fraxium because they are sucking right now.
Don't bring the White
freaking Jevon Evans and Leon Slater. Like, base is there. If you let Finn and JD go to town on some of these people.
Absolutely.
If you take those three teams and you add Finn and JD and you add Motor City Machine Guns, that's 5 teams that can give you entertainment for 5 months.
Absolutely. And Jimmy said...
And if you let Logan and Bronson fight some of them. I'm hesitant to get the Vision involved, but it's a route they could take. I don't want
the Vision involved right now, but I see what you're saying. But when Jimmy said, respect to the tag champs, but they don't know us yet, I was like, oh, we getting down to business. And then Jay popped off on the New Day, says, going down, it always ends. Y'all getting bodied. He ain't lying. I mean, they traded, but...
They only fought once or maybe twice during all the Bloodline stuff.
No. Before...
No, I'm saying in recent memory...
Yeah,
it's not like the New Day lost to the Bloodline.
When it was, there was a solid time period where it was just Usos and New Day.
Yeah, I'm saying that, but I'm saying the modern version of the Usos, haven't fought the New Day that much.
They haven't fought many people,
and especially the modern the New Day is a completely different team now.
Yeah, they're totally new to this division.
It's gonna get interesting.
I'm very excited.
Things are gonna get interesting.
Still wish the Yeet would go away, but I'm very excited.
Happy the Usos are back. I'm happy to support Jey Uso again. Here's another team that could be joining. We have division stuff. Mm-hmm. This is a lot of preparation for me to get to this other team.
Okay.
You had Finn Balor versus Rey Mysterio supposed to happen, in which Logan Paul went out there and attacked Rey Mysterio.
With the assistant.
After talking to Paul Heyman about
division having the back.
I didn't like that he was like, we need to deal with the Rey Mysterio problem. And then they were like, yeah, we'll deal with it. And then he was like, no, I need to deal with it. I need to know they have my back. Whatever. He goes out there to deal with it. He starts getting upper-handed by Rey Mysterio, and then Masked Man comes out, drops Rey Mysterio.
Yep.
And then Logan Brass knocks him. No match. Masked Man also shows up later in the show.
Well, LA Knight came out to.
LA Knight came out, sure. Masked Man shows up after the main event. Oh, during the main event. Drops LA Knight. Helps Bronson Reed win. Mm-hmm. Some people were saying that this Masked Man has a little bit of different mannerisms than the one in the War Games match. I don't know if that's true. Mm-hmm. It's not like I'm sitting here studying tape. No. But some people were saying this could be Montez Ford. To which I was like, that's a horrible idea.
Yeah.
Why would it be Montez
Ford?
And then horrible I went, idea. That's a good idea.
Oh, God.
What if the first one is Austin Theory? What if this is Montez Ford? What if we get Angelo Dawkins? What if this is a large-scale expansion of the Vision, adding 3 new members, adding the Street Profits who are absolutely directionless on SmackDown?
Yes.
We haven't seen them in over a month at least. The last time we saw them, they were struggling. They didn't know what to do, but we know they have potential. And WWE's tried a million times to do something fresh with them, and they just can't do it.
And they would be away
Austin
from
Theory.
B-Fab.
Austin Theory was in a horrible state. Tried a million times to do something new with him. They just couldn't handle it. Mm-hmm. But Paul Heyman could craft these people into his wrestlers of the future.
Absolutely.
What if Paul Heyman is quite literally doubling the size of the division by adding the Street Profits, by adding Austin Theory, 6 new members, Street Profits added into the tag team division?
Knowing that looming on the horizon.
I know it sounds like a weird group.
No, yeah, but
Logan Paul, you would have never said put Logan Paul with Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker, and it works.
It works.
What if this is just, for the first time, Paul Heyman's had his guys, but he's never had his guys.
Yeah.
He's had the bloodline, but the bloodline was him having Roman and Roman having his guys.
Yes.
What if this is the first time Paul Heyman's like, I am truly building an empire.
Yeah.
I am building it's never going to be the same way, but I'm building a new world order.
Yeah.
It's not an NWO, but something mass scale, something huge, 3 new members. Playing it all off by having them imitate the same person.
I don't hate it. I like the theory. Austin Theory.
It shouldn't just be one person.
No, and
that's just not being fun.
I'm beyond tired of the masked black hoodie guy coming out.
But if we're using it as different people to eventually have
that can make it a little bit better, yes. I don't hate that. I like it. Also, LA Knight, I think, is going to be out for a little bit.
He got tsunami'd through a car by Bronson Reed.
Yes, he did.
Are they writing him off? Maybe. Are they firing him? Maybe.
Did you? Why are they firing him?
Because they don't want to use him.
Yeah, valid. Did you notice how off the car beeps and alarms were?
They sounded weird.
It's like they were trying to make the alarm go off with the key fob, and it wasn't working at first, and then it finally worked, and then you just hear another random car's alarm going off, and I was like, "This is bad." Yeah, I don't think they're firing LA Knight. God, I hope they don't. But yeah.
LA Knight got randomly reinserted with the Vision just to get dropped later that episode.
So annoyed.
It felt so odd and out of place.
I was so done with it.
Why was he coming out to defend Ray? Random. And then why is he getting dropped by Logan Paul?
Yeah.
Sure, but it's LA Knight. Doesn't really feel right.
As we said earlier, he's kind of for himself. But, I mean, that's one of those face tendencies where I'm going to come out and defend the guy.
And I get it. He has beef with Logan. This just all felt kind of
thrown together. Yeah, it was just thrown together.
Like you just had him lose to Gunther, and now you're having him get squashed by Logan Paul.
Yeah.
And then actually squashed by Bronson Reed.
It's just
the whole end of Raw was so choppily edited. You had the match, and then you had LA Knight getting taken backstage, and then you had a Vision promo, and then them showing LA Knight backstage again, and then back to the Braun Breaker promo because Logan and Bronson went to the back.
Yeah.
Back to the Braun Breaker promo. He finishes out his promo horribly. He had a okay enough promo, and then he ends it terribly.
I only remember him calling Punk a crackhead, and that's it.
I'm tired of every wrestler saying, Punk, for you to be straight edge, you look like you're on meth.
Yeah.
It's not funny.
No.
Every wrestler ever has said it, and that's just unoriginal. Yep. But the rest of it, the asking for the old CM Punk, I guess I can respect that.
Yeah.
Especially I can respect the motive of it. I thought it was kind of funny when he said, screw it, and I'll take your wife. Sure. That's funny, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
But
I'm on my knees begging, please.
Sure. I get the sentiment.
Yeah.
The sentiment is there. And then you cut to the back where they go and drop Logan Paul and it's, I'm not done with you. Spear, 1, 2, 3. Spear, 1, 2, 3. Spear, 1, 2. It's like when you say something so much, it stops sounding like real words.
Yeah.
Spear, 1, 2, 3 stops sounding real. I don't understand why he called the camera back. I get why you go back to the ring.
Yeah.
Because you got to give the other 2 time to get to the back. But why do you say I am not done yet? And then you just say it's going to be Spear 1, 2, 3. You were just asking for it to be a more difficult match with the OG CM Punk, but now you're saying the match is going to end in 1 spear and a 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
And then you repeat it 6 times, rip off your shirt, and then we go back to the back, clunky beatdown, really clunky
car
alarms, putting him on the car, tsunami. It wasn't as cool as the first time he did it at all.
Yeah.
So clunky.
Yeah.
This
was not a good ending.
This was like drinking something. This was like drinking lemonade that you think has no pulp in it, and then just getting a
mouthful
cluster of pulp.
Yeah. It was a rough ending to Raw. I had something to say. Oh, yeah. With the Braun Breaker with the promo. I get that Braun's a freaking physical specimen. I understand that. You don't have to rip your shirt off every time.
I hate when he's in a match and he puts his straps
on
back
just
on
to take them back off. Yeah. I don't get it. But yeah, Vision. I mean, and this is kind of what my thought process was with last week when Liv said Judgment Day runs Monday Night Raw again. They're not going to really because the Vision's division. They're going to keep them on top.
The Judgment Day might end up running the women's division.
Yeah, that's about it. Speaking of.
But you got to think, when the Judgment Day originally ran Monday Night Raw, they had the tag titles and an NXT belt in the men's division.
Yep.
They've never ran
Monday Night Raw. Yeah. But going to Judgment Day, we had
very weird turn of events.
Yeah, Stephanie Vaquer was having an in-ring interview with Jackie Redmond.
I don't know why. I love Stephanie Vaquer's interviews.
Love it.
I love them so much.
Love it.
I love how she talks.
Yes.
And she's like, I don't talk on the mic.
Yep.
I use the ring as my phone.
I am the best, and it's not because of Devil's Kiss.
It's so funny.
I love it. I love it.
And it's not because of Devil's Kiss.
And then she starts listing off all the women in the locker room.
She says Natty.
She did say Natty. She says Rhea Ripley.
I really thought it was weird that she said Natty because she said is not 15 years ago. And the third person you list is somebody who was there while Nikki Bella was there.
And then we get Nikki Bella coming out, and she demands a rematch just to get picked up by Raquel.
I'm not done with you. I'm going to tell you something. 2 seconds later. I came out here to tell you I want a rematch. I got something to tell you.
Belly Army.
I came out here to tell you I'm going to get a rematch.
Member of the Belly
and then
Army.
Raquel drops her. Goes into business for herself.
Loved it. Slam into the ring post. Bang.
Boom.
Yeah. Get in the ring.
And you tell me the time. We're having this match.
Yep.
See you for the belt.
Goated.
Into business for herself.
Love it.
Great choice. Raquel.
Love it.
And then they go to the back, and Liv is like, Raquel, what was that? And she was like, well, she cost me the title match last time. Didn't know we had to run everything by each other. She was like, no, we don't.
No, girlie, no, we don't have to do that.
I'm so happy to see you in the title. I think this honestly might be an audible on WWE's part.
Because they don't want Liv to beat Stephanie yet.
That and they're just really hot on Raquel.
They should be. She's had one of the best years out of all the women.
Great choice to let her be the singles person. Her just turning to Roxanne and saying, "Well, I guess I'm in your corner. If she's going after the world title, we're going after the
tag titles.
That's also fine too. Like putting Roxanne with a very established veteran helps her.
Yeah,
I like Raquel and Roxanne as a pairing, but Roxanne is going to benefit from being with Liv Morgan.
Absolutely.
Because with how much attention and emphasis they put on Liv Morgan in that company, that's bound to rub off on a younger talent if she's teaming with them. Liv Morgan's been a multi-time world champion. We've seen what she can do in that situation.
Yes.
We've seen what she can do against every woman on Monday Night Raw.
Yeah.
Aside from Stephanie Vaquer. If she wins from Stephanie Vaquer, who will she be fighting? Rhea Ripley, who she's fought 100 times.
Yes.
Io Sky, who she's fought multiple times.
Yes.
We've seen all that. Raquel is a fresh choice. Liv only brings even more significance to the women's tag team division, even more eyes to this great, flourishing tag team division that is growing right now in front of us.
Yeah.
Great decisions all around. Good job.
Absolutely. I agree. The only thing that I don't have a complaint because
it's weird that Liv is all buddy now with Roxanne, but
yeah.
I don't mind it that much because it doesn't really matter.
Every storyline, every wrestler has short-term memory. That's
every
the way
storyline gets dropped that doesn't work.
Well, it's not that it doesn't work. She got hurt in the middle of that storyline.
They chose to literally stop the storyline because Liv wasn't there.
Exactly.
So there's coming no point in acting like it happened.
Yeah, you don't need to pick it back up.
Legitimately, nothing happened.
Go from
Liv
where you
could
are.
watch TV and see that Roxanne was doing absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
Like, she wasn't trying
Never
to
tried to really get on Dom. And
One or two times, she was like, I'll go out there with you, Dom. I'll help you. But you could literally chalk that up to her trying to butter up to Dom just to get in a better spot in the Judgment Day.
Yeah. Yeah, no. I like the decisions made. And then Liv helped Roxanne beat Lyra.
I don't like seeing Lyra lose.
Hate it.
Story-wise, I guess it makes sense, though.
Yes, but
we had a lot of
Lyra
singles matches in the women's tag division. Because on SmackDown, Kairi Sane, the workhorse, fought Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss getting a singles match and not Charlotte Flair.
Crazy work.
Shocker.
But not, because it was going to be Kairi Sane. And if Charlotte's fighting, it's going to be Asuka. It's always going to be Asuka.
That is true. They had to find enough match.
Yeah,
it's been a while, I feel like, since we've seen anything from Alexa singles-wise. This match, I didn't have that much of a complaint about it, but still in general, Alexa, if you're going to set up for the Sister Abigail,
looking around for like 10 seconds.
And then they just get out of it.
Yeah.
It didn't happen in this match, but like, she needs to fix that.
No,
Not,
it did happen once. She set up for it and then she still got out of it, but then she eventually hit it.
I hate how long it takes her to hit it. If
Yeah.
you're going to do it, do it.
Yeah.
Bray never went.
Sometimes. Very rarely, but sometimes. Yeah, give you a kiss and I'm taking you out.
Alexa's timing on it just doesn't work.
Yeah.
Because most of the time she goes for it, it is to set up a reversal, but the reversal just takes so long.
So long, yeah.
And
then
the
Kairi
match
also
itself was
fought.
fine. And then Kairi fought Io in a match I quite enjoyed.
Yeah,
I don't
it
really
was a
know
good
why I
match.
quite enjoyed it. It's just because I like Kairi Sane in the ring.
Yeah.
I like Io Sky in the ring. So I really
Good.
liked this match.
Yeah, it makes sense. And I think that was literally everything from Raw. Oh, no, there was one thing I wanted to talk about from Raw.
But, women's tag division
Yeah,
flourishing right now.
yeah. We need the women's tag division to continue to do what it's doing because it's going to hard carry to Rumble.
Keep having these singles matches. Keep having
Yes.
tag matches. Do tag team and tag team versus tag team and tag team.
Yeah, and going back to real quick because we missed on the Alexa
And I like
match.
that the tag team division is relevant on Raw and SmackDown.
Yeah.
Because you have now Nia and Lash getting
Yeah,
involved
because
on
they came
SmackDown.
out and dropped everybody.
And you have people like Kabuki Warriors, who are the champs on Raw, being on
Mm-hmm.
SmackDown, and versus Alexa and Charlotte on SmackDown, which Alexa and Charlotte might show up a lot on Raw, but they are SmackDown roster members.
I also like how Lash and Nia came out on SmackDown, and Nia was like, "You're the reason we lost, Asuka." Just like Bayley said, y'all are both idiots or something like that. And I was like, "Yeah, Nia Jackson,
And they
she's
dropped them.
comedic relief, and I love it." Yeah, it's everyone, it's anyone's game in this tag division right now,
And that's
I
how
like
it should be.
Yeah, and I like that. We'll continue on the SmackDown route real quick. I guess we can talk Drew Cody real quick.
Cody is such a heel, dude.
I hate
He
it.
should get suspended. He started Raw by attacking Drew
SmackDown.
McIntyre. SmackDown by attacking Drew while Drew was leaving the building.
Yep.
Drew showed up. Nick Aldis told him to leave. Drew got back in his car to leave, and Cody Rhodes intruded his truck and was ripping at his hair, scratching his skin, and attacking
And the
him.
entire time,
And
Aldis is just
Drew-
like, "Come on, Cody,
and
settle
Drew
down, Cody."
was not fighting back.
Nope.
Drew was not
Taking
getting in
the
any
beating.
more trouble.
Yep.
Cody Rhodes was violently attacking him just like when he first violently attacked him and put him through a table. Mm-hmm. For no good reason.
And then he huff and puffs and angry marches his way out of the ring.
Unsuspend him. Please put him back on the roster, Mr. Aldis.
He came into my box.
What is he doing to you, man?
Where my wife sleeps and my children play.
He did the unwritten rule. He came into my home away from home.
the unwritten
No,
rule
Cody
where literally
Rhodes. Cody
wrestlers
Rhodes.
break into people's houses
Cody Rhodes,
in tons of
that is your
storylines.
big car that you occasionally sleep in and have that you sleep in and have a podcast in.
Yeah.
That is not your home. Drew McIntyre did not show up to your home where Brandy currently was and where your dog currently was and where your daughter currently is and attack you. He showed up at your car where The Rock humbled you, and then The Rock became Mama Rhodes and Mama Rock became besties, and
Yeah.
Rock and Cody became homies after that. So why is this an unwritten rule? And why do you literally go into his car and do something that should get you suspended? And Nick
And not
Aldis
get
is just like,
No, 'cause Nick Aldis loves Cody Rhodes.
Please never do that again. I love you so much.
Yeah. Question: when you think Drew McIntyre, what's the first animal that comes to your brain?
What's the first animal?
Yeah, any kind of animal on this planet Earth. What animal?
A bear?
Not a cockroach? Because that's what Cody Rhodes thinks he is. He's WWE's resident cockroach. And you know what you do to a cockroach? You squish him out. You stomp him out. Aldis, reinstate him so I can stomp him out. Shut up, Cody Rhodes. You suck. You suck on the mic. You suck in the ring. The only person I think that you're really your true fan at this point is Nick Aldis.
He so legitimately should be suspended for what he did.
Absolutely.
If Drew would get suspended for doing less than that, Cody should be suspended for that.
Yeah, and then later
Drew
on,
attacked somebody in the ring and got suspended.
Drew stays getting suspended.
Yeah, no, like Nick Aldis was like, "I'm tired of it, Drew. You're
Aldis
suspended."
just doesn't like Drew.
But Cody is
Yeah.
to Drew McIntyre, and he's like, "Cody, please,
Cody,
calm
please
down.
chill out, bro.
Please calm down."
Yeah, exactly. And then we already talked about it, but like when he did the announcement for the NXT stuff, he's like, he walks in the room and Aldis
I
like,
got something to tell you. Actually, Cody.
yeah, well, Aldis is like, and he's like, I know, I've calmed down. Like,
I know Aldis.
who cares?
I'll see you later
Yeah,
tonight,
and then
buddy.
Aldis Aldis literally just takes whatever his GM role that week is and just hands it off to Cody.
You remember that whole thing in the Judgment Day when Liv Morgan was like giving Dom her like room card and stuff?
Yeah.
That's what I imagine happens.
Cody and
Nick
Aldis
gives Cody his room card and stuff.
Absolutely. He doesn't have to sleep on the bus. He's got Aldis' hotel key.
Aldis never has to pay for a hotel again because he just sleeps
On
Cody
the bus.
In the bus.
Yeah. I'm beyond tired of DIY, the jackass stuff.
Oh my god.
I'm so sick of
Tommaso
it.
Ciampa has the ability to be the coolest person on the face of this earth, and they consistently make him such a clown.
Yep.
I hate it. He attacked Mello during a US title match because Mello said, "I'm next in line, bro." Get
And then
behind
stepped
me."
back up to him and said, jackass.
Yeah.
Stop. It's not
It says,
funny.
Don't call me a jackass.
It was funny
Can they
like
not read? Can they
maybe
not
the
read?
first time.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
I'm saying to like
so
a kid.
He
maybe.
attacks Mello and causes Mello to lose the match. Ilya, he disgraced the meaning of the
sanctity,
U.S.
yeah,
Championship
whatever.
Open Challenge that I honor so dearly. Give me the match, and then y'all can have the scraps after. And Axiom's just like, okay. What? Y'all were upset about him ripping off
Axiom's mask. Yeah,
That's a legitimate complaint.
disgrace
That's a disgrace. Him attacking someone during the match
is a common occurrence in every
Give
week
me
of
the
wrestling.
match. I need it. No, you need to fight Tama Tonga and shut
Which
your
is who he
mouth.
turned around to face off with, and then Solo said, "All right, boys, let's go."
I wish we would have gotten it.
Yeah,
Tama Tonga needs to beat him at this point.
Absolutely.
I can't believe I'm over Ilya Dragunov as U.S. champ.
it's a mixture of
It's not him as U.S. champ. It's the stuff they're putting him with.
Yeah, no. It's a mixture of the DIY stuff as well as, like you said, they threw Sammy so many bangers, and then they left him with the scraps.
Like, and then the one match that should be the biggest banger of them all, Carmelo Hayes, is interrupted by the worst story.
Yeah. But leading into that, we
Ciampa
had
on paper is a great pick to
love
feud.
Ciampa.
Ciampa in reality has been horrible
Yeah.
because this is just not good.
Yeah.
They have nerfed DIY. They have nerfed Fraxium.
Absolutely. The tag division on SmackDown's dead. But we did have Solo and the MFT go out to the ring. And Solo, I thought, cut a great promo, but solely because of this promo, I know they will not win this feud.
No, because you gotta.
You had to mention that you're not worthy of being a Wyatt. Okay.
This is a great line.
It was, but it sealed the nail in the coffin.
And then he said, "And we can beat you" or something like that. All I gotta do is believe. Great.
Yeah. And then we
Love
get
you, Solo. I
literally-
love you, Solo.
I do. Yeah. And then we literally just get the exact same thing that happened the week before. Lights go out.
I don't know why the MFT are
Howdy's
outside of the ring.
Right
now.
behind him. Yeah, because
The MFT are joining the Wyatt 6.
Oh.
They're going to become the Wyatt 7. 6, 7.
Oh god. And then we get a big brawl in the middle of the ring in which everybody floats the ring and Nikki Cross just goes and sits in the corner and waits for her spot because it's completely pointless to have. If you're not going to allow her to be involved in the conflict, to have her in there at all. Whatever.
Just should have not cut Braun Strowman so you could have him for situations like this.
Wyatt stood tall because Big Eric Rowan took out Tala Tonga.
Tonga should have taken out Eric Rowan.
Absolutely.
Eric Rowan's old
Number
man
5
at this
underrated
point.
wrestler in the company, Tala Tonga.
Eric Rowan's old. You can look at him. His
Yeah.
beard is almost completely gray at this point. He should
Absolutely.
not be taking out Tala Tonga.
I don't disagree. But yeah, was there anything else on SmackDown?
Me Chin.
Oh boy, Jade Cargill versus Alba Fire, because this is where it starts. We have Jade Cargill versus Alba Fire because I guess Alba.
Even though last week Michin was like, I'm going to be the one to.
Yeah, well, Alba was defending Chelsea Green's honor for the interruption of her celebration. I guess that was the story they're going
Jade,
with.
can you like put the belt on the line or something for some of these matches? These are so uninteresting.
Jade, can you
Drop.
be the women's champ and actually look like the better wrestler in the ring? Because Alba cooked
She's
her.
not.
Alba cooked her for
Alba
like
Fire is a
two.
great
Yeah,
wrestler
absolutely,
in the ring.
absolutely.
And Jade Cargill
Yeah.
is not.
Alba cooked her for like 2 minutes straight, and then we get the Julia and Kiana James interruption. They start beating down Chelsea, distracts Alba, and then it's literally what did she? It was like literally a slam, a big boot, and then the Jaded. And
If
match
you're
is
going to
over.
do Julia versus Chelsea again, just go ahead and do it.
Mhm.
how quick did Chelsea win? In a minute and 30 seconds, I think.
Let Julia win in a minute
Julia
29.
win it in a minute.
29.
Or at least the same time. Like, you should let it be a squash match.
Yeah, absolutely.
But none of this is good. This sucks.
This is all garbage.
I'm half convinced Jade Cargill is going to be the U.S. champ. I'm half convinced the women's U.S. title and the women's title are never going to be defended again.
And then Jade pulls up backstage to BFAB because she just loves picking on BFAB.
You say something? I didn't hear BFAB say a single thing.
No. And you saw what I just did out there? That could be
Remind you of something?
Remind you of something. Yeah, and then Meechin pulls up with a kendo stick. Jay calls her BFAB's lapdog, and she says, nah, we're friends.
Something you wouldn't know about. Okay. You want to do something?
Yeah.
Go get Aldis. As a matter of fact, I will.
Okay, go get him.
Go get Cody. Go get y'all's real general manager.
Yeah, for real. Go ask Cody for a match. This is god awful. This is so bad.
I am so glad, aside from Julia. I hate that Julia's still stuck there, but they said, get Charlotte and Alexa out of there. Mm-hmm. We don't want them considered SmackDown women.
Yep.
Get Nia and Lash out of there. We want them in the tag division.
Yep.
Tiffany's gone. They left. Now, what we used to complain about being the U.S. title picture that only had like 4 people in it, now
it's the entire division
and U.S. title division are merged.
Yeah.
The belts are never going to be defended again, or no, they're just not. Jade's not going to defend the title, and Chelsea Green probably isn't either. And it's
maybe she'll defend against Meechin.
Fully consists of Jade Cargill fighting Meechin, BFAB, Alba Fire, Chelsea Green existing and getting interrupted by Jade Cargill, and Julia attacking Chelsea Green, and then next week not showing up on TV, and then the next week coming out and attacking Chelsea. Put Julia and Kiana James in the tag division, bro.
Oh, God.
Just do it. Go ahead and rip that Band-Aid and do it.
I've got an idea.
Fire them all.
Yeah, please. Let BFAB beat Jade Cargill.
That your idea has started horribly.
Let BFAB. Well, I mean, she's the next Maxine. You let her beat Jade out of nowhere, and then you send her home for like 4 weeks and just let her do training vignettes with Meechin. Because that's literally what this is. It's so bad. So bad.
Here's an idea. You put Meechin back down in NXT. You drop the belt off Jade Cargill and you send her to NXT.
Oh.
You put BFAB back with the Street Profits if they're not joining the Vision.
Yeah.
If not, you fire her. And you put Julia on Raw, or you put Julia and Kiana James in the tag team division. And you let Chelsea Green exist on AAA and on NXT with Ethan Page. And then your problem is solved. Then there is no division. When Tiffany Stratton comes back, just put her on Raw.
When Bianca comes back, just put her on Raw.
SmackDown, make it an hour-long show, just men's division. It's not even like their men's division's good.
No.
But
we can cook with this. All right. What I said earlier, swip swap it. Take every tag team on Raw and put them on SmackDown. Do what you did with every single woman. You're moving Nia and Lash over. You're moving Kiana and Julia.
Shows.
I can sit down on a Friday night and watch 2 hours of tag team wrestling. And I'd love every minute of it. Because tag team wrestling is my favorite form of wrestling. And then Raw, your first hour is all women's tag division. Would be phenomenal.
This
Commercial
is such
free.
an unlikely thing ever.
First hour.
But this would make for better product.
Yeah, absolutely. Better than what you're throwing at me
You
now.
combine the women's U.S. and Intercontinental titles. You combine the 2 women's world titles. Mm-hmm. You combine the 2 men's tag titles.
It's almost like we don't need all these belts.
Men's mid-card belts.
No.
You have a men's mid-card on both brands. Men's world on both brands. All of women's and women's tag are on Raw.
Yeah.
All of men's tag on SmackDown.
Yes.
Raw is 30 minutes longer, which is why it can have singles and tag division. SmackDown is 2 hours only, which is why it can only have a tag division.
Here for it. I'd watch every minute
Shout
of
out
it.
the great ideas that are never happening.
Absolutely. Well, the only other thing I have to complain about, which is how I've complained at the end of every show, is I'm sick of the Maxine vignettes already. She beat Natalya again. All right, you're gonna look like an absolute stick when you get in the ring again. So don't show me all these fluid movements and quick cuts of you destroying everybody in the ring, because you will look like a bumbling fool waiting for your spots on Raw. I'm sorry. That's what Maxine
You're only
is.
looking good because
I love Maxine.
If this
It's
is
what she
Maxine
is.
Dupree, they're putting the camera this close to her, and then they're showing somebody's hand go like that.
Yeah.
That close again, you see her hold someone's ankle.
Yeah. You're not building hype for me. You're continuing
You're
to
building
build hatred for
expected
me.
disappointment.
Absolutely.
Because she's not going to look as good as you're looking in these vignettes.
Not at all. But yeah, we've got main event, Saturday night's main event. We got the SmackDown before. There's already like three matches announced for it, but I don't even remember what they are. Oh, yeah, I do. Alistair and... we didn't talk about that. Alistair and Selena will be fighting the Terror Twins. Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley.
Worst wrestling feud of the year.
Alistair Black. Damian
Easy
Priest.
statement.
Yes.
They are having to bring Rhea Ripley back into Terror Twin stuff to give it slight significance because they won't let it end in an insignificant way. Just let it end. Let it end. You're holding on to it and keep dragging it out. There's no life left in it. Just let it end.
I agree.
This is so horrible.
I agree.
Both of these men are so above this. Both of these men on paper are a great pairing.
Yes.
But when they have a feud that has no apparent story, that has gone on for 7 months probably at this point, it's so atrocious. Damian Priest, man.
Alistair,
what a fall off.
Zelina.
Alistair Black, what a terrible return.
At least they got a snake.
I didn't even notice it the first time around.
So
you had to show me the snake. I hate...
You're getting
Zelina Vega and Alistair. I get it. They're together in real life. They're a horrible pairing on TV.
Yeah, you're getting Ciampa versus Ilya, which we knew, and
Thank God this will be over.
Yeah, and then I think I wrote Alexa versus Lash, but I'm not sure. But Lash wasn't getting her first
Shocker.
singles match on SmackDown.
This isn't like I want Alexa to keep getting the single spotlight, but
Yeah.
Charlotte versus Lash would be a better
Well,
match.
yeah, it just builds for a better match. But yeah, that covered the week in wrestling.
I will miss you, John Cena.
Yeah, we get to watch him one last time. Last time is now.
He's signed a ambassador contract or something with WWE or something.
Yay. Match of the week, wrestler of the week.
Screw it. I am giving my match of the week to Kairi Sane versus Io Sky
Valid.
because I did not get a chance to watch NXT Deadline yet.
There's nothing on there. I would give match of the week to. I'm going match of the week. It was a great match. I wish the finish had been different, but LA Knight and Gunther, they had a great match.
As far as wrestler of the week,
I can't think of one, honestly.
Screw it. I'll just say Kairi Sane. She was in my favorite match of the week, and she had 2 matches. So you know
Yeah.
what? Good job.
You know what?
You pulled
LA
double.
Knight, he lost both matches he was in, had 2 matches. They were great.
One of my wrestler of the week's the Masked Man.
No, I refuse to allow that to happen.
Rey Mysterio. He had a great performance this week.
Absolutely. He had the freaking cut-off sleeve hoodie on.
You know, I'll go with. You know what? Screw it. Was she on TV for a grand total of 2 minutes? Yes. But she went into business for herself. My wrestler of the week is Raquel Rodriguez.
I like it. I guess I'm going to stick with LA Knight. He should have been the guy facing John Cena. But yes, we have... Oh, yeah. I get to hold my belt. Oh. We thank you for tuning in to the Heel Tactics podcast, episode 25. The last time is upon us. Saturday night's main event this weekend is the last John Cena match, and even non-wrestling fans will probably be watching this.
Oh, yeah.
It's just such a culturally big moment.
Not to mention it's pretty available.
Yeah, at Peacock. It's going to be great. Probably not. No. Yeah, probably not. We're hoping Cena pulls it out over here. But, yeah, we got the predictions. Odds are Christian's going to be holding the belt next week because they're probably going to let Gunther beat Cena, but I really hope they don't let Cena go out like that. But, yeah, you know where to find us. We're here on YouTube, dropping every Thursday at 2 o'clock p.m. Audio-only versions dropping on Spotify, Amazon Podcast.
Follow.
Yeah.
Subscribe.
iHeartRadio.
Comment. Whatever.
Share.
Let us know your thoughts on Leon Slater and Jevon Evans versus
please,
AJ
for
Dragon Lee.
his sake, please tell us if you've thought as hard about it as he has, because I don't think anyone has. You know what? Tell us your favorite John Cena moment.
Tell us what's your favorite John Cena thing? I gotta go with the U.S. Open Challenge.
That's valid. I think about it more from a like personal point. Seeing him in the Rumble live doing the "you can't see me" with him, nothing can top it. Other than that, Randy and Cena versus the entire Raw roster. Come on now. But yeah, give us your favorite John Cena moments if you want to. Comment, please. We get tons of comments in the comment section. But
so
yeah,
many.
We'll be back next week with the Fallout Saturday Night's Main Event, and hopefully we're happy campers, but who knows?
We won't be.
No, probably not. Well, we thank you all, and we'll see you next week. Thank you. Yeah, you can't see me after this.